Chondroitin. This is another one. We don't always get to do this as a Today's Special. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a couple of years since this product has been a Today's Special. So we're excited that we can do it at a very special extra savings for you tonight. And I'll give you a little peek at that so you can get a feel for this. But this is another example of a huge customer pick on hsn.com. Incredible reviews on this as well. But I'll show you what the choices are. It's very similar to what we just talked about in terms of the size and the pricing.
Oh, and by the way, I meant to say,
sure,
if you get a second bottle of any of the large size,
yes,
a second bottle of a 720 count, you get $10 off.
Exactly.
I'm not sure if we mentioned that.
Yep, we've been mentioning that,
okay,
for sure. So you do, and as many, so if you get one of each in the 720,
yep,
the second bottle, extra $10 savings. Yep. So 120, 240, 480, or 720 for the glucosamine. Now this is very interesting. Look at the savings here. You are literally saving what you are spending today on the 720. Normally, a 480 costs $204.60. You're getting $720. Holy moly!
Look at the 240. You're just $10 more than the 240 costs.
Oh my gosh. $240 is normally about $120. For $129.90, you're getting 720 capsules. This is an incredible value. These are not inexpensive ingredients.
Very costly.
This is the most affordable way to get glucosamine and chondroitin. And just like circulation in vein goes to the support of your veins and your capillaries and your circulation in your legs, this goes to support the health of your joints. And it's another one people rave about this product as well. It's another one a lot of us take every single day. I've been taking this since Andrew introduced it. This is one that my chiropractor recommended years and years ago, saying that I have to take it because I had a back injury when I was younger. There you can see, just look at the reviews. You have,
out of those reviews, 1,208 are 4 or 5-star reviews out of 1,336.
Wow.
And most people think all glucosamine and chondroitin are created equal. Nothing could be further from the truth. Unfortunately, the majority of glucosamine on the market is a form that doesn't have scientific support, and the research on that form shows it's not effective or isn't close to as effective as glucosamine sulfate. Unfortunately, it's kind of like omega-3s. You really have to be almost a food and drug lawyer to read the label, because you'll see on the front of the label glucosamine, you'll see chondroitin, but if you read the back of the label in the very fine print, you'll see glucosamine HCl, which is glucosamine hydrochloride. And glucosamine hydrochloride is not the active form. The reason why it's used, it's much cheaper. It's not only cheaper by weight, but they use less of it, so it makes it even less expensive. So if you want to make a cheap commodity product in a supermarket or discount store, you use glucosamine hydrochloride. You stick it in a tablet that's hard to digest, that's hard to swallow, that upsets your stomach, and that's the typical glucosamine product. What's fascinating about glucosamine, it's one of those ingredients that shows sort of how long it takes for other companies to catch up. I had my first glucosamine chondroitin product in 1979. Wow. It really didn't become popular in the US until sometime in the 1990s. So really almost 20 years later, it took for other companies to catch up. But the science was always there. The science was there in 1979. If I was older in 1979, I would have done it before. But because the science was crystal clear. And the science is clear in that glucosamine and chondroitin are building blocks of the tissue that defines our joints, our cartilage, ligaments, synovial fluid, tendons. Glucosamine and chondroitin give that sort of elasticity, to flexibility to those tissues. And in terms of science and research, and certainly now, over the years, the research has been building and building. Yep. More than 19,500 papers have been published on glucosamine.
That's amazing.
More than 17,000 have been published on chondroitin. More than 1,200 have been published on both used together. That's an enormous amount of research and literature. Combined, more than 2,600 clinical trials, meta-analyses, and systematic reviews have also been published. So these are ingredients that have been subject to an abundance of testing, and plus even regulatory authorities around the world look at these ingredients. Even if you look at medical journals, they'll talk about the first line of natural support or the natural defense for your joints, glucosamine and chondroitin. But if you read the research, it's going to say, but it has to be in the sulfate form as we deliver it. Plus, most glucosamine and chondroitin products, they deliver a sodium salt. So if you're watching your blood pressure, which of course we do not do, if you're watching your blood pressure, it might not be declared on their label, but they're delivering a small amount of sodium.
Yeah, when you read the reviews, and you should take a minute to do that because they are so compelling, but I can't tell you how many times I've read a review and the man or woman has said, this works and other products that I've taken similar did not work. I've heard it time and time again. If you're using a different, if you've tried a different glucosamine product in the past and it didn't work, it was the wrong glucosamine, it was the wrong product. You really should try this because it truly makes a remarkable difference. And the best part is that this value today is the best buy we've ever had on this product. I mean, the 720 by itself, remember, we sell 240 capsules for $120. The 240 is normally $120. You are getting this big guy right here for $129. This guy we usually sell for $120 when it's not a today's special. This guy, the 720, is $10 more than that. That's amazing. It's an amazing value. And remember, if you already ordered the 750 of the Circ Vein, of the circulation vein support, we'll take an additional $10 off. We'll get this down to $119 and change. So we'll get this, I mean, the value is here for you. And the key to this, of course, it's something that a lot of us rely on. I mean, if you know if your joints are bugging you, because when your joints aren't happy, you're not happy. I know this show is almost over this time.
No. Time's gone. I just realized.
Bye tonight.
I don't know if I made my 15,000 steps because it's
how'd
now.
You do?
Well, I don't know because it's now tomorrow.
Oh, you're kidding. We forgot to look.
So, but I'm sure I did. So what I was going to do is just read a couple of reviews, and then because it's so important, I just wanted to get to the science quickly, just to give some real validation here. But the reviews are amazing, as Colleen was saying, and this really sums up this first review here from Joanna in Florida. Don't buy the cheap stuff because it won't work.
Exactly.
This is the Andrew product that I will never be without. About 15 years ago, this vitamin was suggested by my doctor.
Yep.
I quickly picked up the inexpensive hydrochloride form at the drugstore. Right. I love that people learn, pay attention. Right. It had zero effect. Then I found Andrew's version and saw a huge difference in stiffness. Within 1 week, it has an amazing effect on my joints. From Joanna.
Excellent.
Another, better than over-the-counter. I've been using this product for several years now. Recently, I ran out and used an over-the-counter product that I used to use before I found this product, since I already had some at home. Within a week, I noticed some soreness in one of my knees and wondered why. Then it came to me. I wasn't using Andrew's product. As soon as my order came in, I went back to it and the soreness was gone.
See?
That was proof enough to me this product is better than any of the over-the-counter out there. Thank you, Andrew, for a wonderful product from Susan in Florida.
Great.
Just some quick charts here from quotes from the science. The Journal of Family Practice. A combination of glucosamine and chondroitin should be considered viable first-line joint support nutrients. And this really is critical. Be sure to tell patients to purchase glucosamine sulfate